It has been nearly 2 years since the launch of Hogwarts Legacy, but guys, I am getting ready to play a brand new mission for the first time. And although I can't have this in the dungeon, I do have a magic carpet for my broom, and oh my goodness, what timing on this! Now, if you missed the big news, WB recently announced a partnership with CurseForge to bring official mod support to Hogwarts Legacy for the first time. And in this video, I'll be sharing 10 of my favorite mods you can try today. CurseForge actually gave me a chance to go hands-on with the mods before launch, and they're also very kindly sponsoring today's video. Now, I've always been mostly a console gamer, so I've never really dabbled in any kind of modding, but official mod support means it's easier than ever to get started with mods on PC. There's no extra software to download, it's all built right into Hogwarts Legacy's main menu on PC as of today. And perhaps best of all, it's completely free. You can see the option here from the main menu, and after clicking this, you'll see tabs for Discovery, Browse, Library, and Enable mods across the top left. Scrolling down, you'll see they have the mods broken up into categories like character, fashion, gameplay, and more. When you find a mod you like, you can add it to your favorites or choose to install it straight away. Any mods you install will show up in your mod library. Then you can go to the Enable Mods tab to toggle them on or off. To actually use and test out the mods, you'll need to copy your unmodded save into a brand new file that's treated as your mod save file. Then you can launch that save file by hovering on it and choosing to load the game. This keeps everything clear and separate so you don't have to worry about your original save getting altered in any way. Honestly, even for a console guy like me who's never really dabbled with mods, it's all super easy to navigate and get started. I have to kick things off with the Cheat Plus mod. This simple little menu can be opened at any time by pressing the Insert key on your keyboard. From there, you'll instantly have access to any shop in the game, which you can load, open, and shop from no matter where you are in the world. You can also add or remove money, quickly identify all new gear instead of having to make a trip to the room of requirement, and you can even make your character invincible. There's even a super jump cheat, which gives you infinite hang time by simply spamming the jump button. Now, if you're someone who loved customizing your character's appearance in the original Hogwarts Legacy, and maybe you felt like there just weren't quite enough hair color options for you, then you definitely need to check out the Hair Colors mod from Deathly Sallows. 31 new colors have been added, so you get some variations of colors that we already had, as well as some completely new colors as well. Oh, and if facial hair is more your thing, don't worry. There are already a few different beard mods you can try out. Right now, I'm rocking the dark brown beard from creator S Gold WB, but if you'd prefer your 5th year to look more like Dumbledore or Merlin, there's a long white beard option as well. Now, as awesome as it is to have something like the Elder Wand, I am also a big fan of the stave wands right here. Look at that. And even when you cast Lumos, you get multiple points where it lights up on there. And also, if you hold shift and then press page down, you can cycle between a few different options for the stave wands. There are so many different great wand mods, but I think this one has to be my favorite so far. Now, one of the coolest features by far that they've added to Hogwarts Legacy so far is without a doubt the photo mode. And as much as I love the photo mode and all the options that you have here, it is a little bit cumbersome to navigate. You have to pause the game, then you have to go into the menu here, tweak all the settings. If you're on something like a low-spec PC and you just want to be able to get to a photo mode much faster and say, quickly remove the HUD without having to go all the way into the photo mode, there is a mod called Simple Photo Mode, and once you install it, all you have to do is press F9, and you're going to get this immediate pop-up right here. And so you just get a couple of different presets here. You get some tilt controls here, time of day, season, and that's it. It's just a really easy way to get into the photo mode much faster. You can take the photos by pressing P on your keyboard. This mod will then automatically remove the HUD and save the photos to a Hogwarts Legacy screenshots folder in your Steam library. Now, just like with the wands, there are so many great broom mods already, and I'm sure there are going to be many more, but right now, I think my favorite is this one right here, the Phoenix. I think one of the coolest things I've figured out about this one so far is the fact that it, A, flaps the wings as you go, but then if you activate the speed boost, you get the little glide right there. Just like when you're flying the Hippogriff, he'll outstretch the wings. And then if you want to activate an even faster speed boost, you get him flapping the wings even faster, which is just such a nice detail for them to add. Now, one of the things that mods have always been great for are new cosmetics, and that is certainly the case here with Hogwarts Legacy. We're in Glad Rags, which is where most of them will show up when you enable them, but once you purchase them, I'm going to go into gear here, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite ones so far, which is the Durmstrang uniform. So if you want to look like our boy Victor Crumb from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, you can do that. Now, with this one, there is also a robe as well that goes perfect with it. The Durmstrang cape right here. Look at that, man. That is so good. I think that might be what I rock for the rest of this video. Dude, that is so fire. Oh yeah, Augustus, you're impressed, aren't you? I knew you were. Now, you just knew I couldn't do a list like this without featuring the rideable dragon mod. It's something so many of us have been asking for since the game's initial release. And I know I already said that the Phoenix was my favorite broom, but I actually didn't realize that the dragon mounts are treated as a broom as well. So even though Hogwarts Legacy already has creatures you can ride like hippogriffs, thestrals, and graphorns, it seems modders are using the brooms to give us more creature mounts. Oh, and you can also pair this with the mod to unlock all the brooms in the game instantly. So if you're on a new account or never got around to unlocking all the brooms, the new mods make it very easy to do so. What's awesome about these dragon mounts is that, like the Phoenix, you also get those different wing and glide movements based on which speed boost you're using. There are 3 dragons to pick from, so it's not just the Hebridean Black. You also have the Commonwealth's Green, which takes the place of the Moon Trimmer broom, the Hungarian Horntail on the Yew Weaver broom, and then the Hebridean Black instead of the Emberdash broom. And these dragons are just massive. They take up so much of the screen space as you're flying, and I have to say they make for some incredible shots with the photo mode. If you're like me and you're going to be doing this on a completely new save file, then you may not love the idea of having to unlock things like, say, your gear slots again, having to do all those Merlin trials over, where there is actually a mod that fully opens up all of your gear slots. So if I go in right here, you will see that I already have 520 gear slots enabled. That is not the cheat mod, by the way. That is a separate mod that you can basically just enable all the gear slots, and it really saves a lot of time. Highly recommend that one and just enabling it right away. And then just for a little bonus one, you can also enable one that's going to give you access to all of the spells right away. So you can see here, there's my full list of spells. But if I go over to the quest log here, you're going to see that we still have assignments from very early in the game. Like right here, yeah, that one teaches you Evanesco, Professor Sharp teaches you Depulso, and yet if I go back here, I already have it, and it is all because of the mod that just enables it right from the jump. Next up, we have Dakita Battle Pets. This mod adds a system of customizable pet companions accessible from your field guide that not only follow you around the world, but can also help you fight against your foes. What? Oh, this is cool. As you and your chosen pet roam the wizarding world, they will gain experience over time, allowing them to level up, learn new skills, and become even stronger. It also says initially only base Muggle pets are available. Okay, that explains why I only saw certain ones earlier. But as you progress through the game story and capture various magical beasts, they will also unlock as companions. Once you have the Dakita Battle Pets enabled, you'll see a new icon over here that appears in your menu called Pet. I have Mrs. Norris right here. We've got Wormtail in rat form, Clutterbuck, Hermione. Ah, I see what they did there. Professor Moody, a cow, Professor S, Quirrell, which is a squirrel, a grouse, as well as Voldemort, and then finally, Trevor the Toad. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Come on, call down the lightning. Is it hitting them? Oh yeah, it is. I just saw the damage pop up. Look at that, 30. And I guess the more you level him up, the more damage it's gonna do. Oh, that is cool, man. That's really cool. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Dungeon of Doom. Guys, let me tell you, there were some things in this dungeon that were some big surprises and things that I was not prepared for. Now, I have to say, I really didn't know what to expect from a modded mission like this, and while there's not much of a story here, I really enjoyed the gameplay. There are so many secrets and fun little details packed into this one. I won't spoil it all here, but if you'd like to see me play through it in full, then check out the video on the left side of your screen now. Once again, thank you so much to CurseForge for sponsoring this video and giving me a chance to go hands-on early. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.